Hi guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today is episode 2 of my new series, Palette of the Week. If you're new to my channel or you didn't catch last week's episode, I am doing a series every week for the year of 2021 where I feature a palette from my collection just to kind of rotate through and get use out of the palettes I have, and I hope that this will be fun for you to watch to help inspire you to shop your stash or get you excited about different looks and things. So today I haven't picked out one palette because what I want to do today is something a little different than last week. Last week I was trying to do a color of the year inspired look and it didn't work out, and so then I just ended up just trying to create any look that I could that I was happy with. This week I am trying to create my wedding day look. As most of you know, I am engaged and I plan on eloping, but I still want to look pretty even if I'm not having like a big fancy wedding. I still want to feel bridal and feel beautiful when I go down to the courthouse or to the hitching post or wherever we end up going. I still want to have a pretty look on and feel like a bride. So I picked out 2 palettes that to me look very bridal and I couldn't choose between them, so I am going to do an eye look on each eye with each of them. It is the LORAC Unzipped and the LORAC Unzipped Gold. I will show them to you here. So this is the oh fudge, I just took a chunk out of that light creamy shade, but this is the original unzipped. It is like a cool toned, like very beautiful half matte half shimmer palette, and I think it looks very bridal. And then the unzipped gold, as you would think from the name, is more golden in tone, more brown. So I wasn't sure which color direction I wanted to go in, but both of these I think look very bridal, so I wanted to try a look on each eye and see how it goes. And I'm gonna do my full face on camera as well, so this will be kind of like a bridal tutorial get ready with me session. So let's just zoom in and get started. I've did enough talking in the intro. Okay, we are zoomed in. My skin is red because I just like exfoliated and did my full skincare routine, so don't mind that. I'm gonna start with my base because I feel like having my base done will help me envision what I want to do with the eyes. So I definitely want to be very glowy, so I'm using the Ofra Rodeo Drive Primer. It is a very beautiful, it's a very beautiful illuminating primer that I got in the giveaway that I won from Samantha March, and I'm so excited to have it. I do like that it's like the color of the Rodeo Drive highlighter because I feel like it blends into my skin tone nicely instead of like looking like stark pearly white on it like I've had with some other illuminating primers. So gives a really nice glow. And then for foundation, I'm using the ColourPop tinted moisturizer. It's the Pretty Fresh, and my shade is Light 5N, and I'm just putting a couple pumps on a sponge. Whoops, just gotten that over. I picked a tinted moisturizer because I will most likely have to wear a mask, and I don't want something super heavy that's gonna come off all over my mask, as well as I do like lighter coverage, more natural looking skin. I typically for filming go for more medium to full coverage, but in everyday wear I tend to prefer lighter coverage products. So I picked a tinted moisturizer for my bridal look and looks really nice over that glowy primer. I can't not cream contour when I'm doing a glam look, but I am just going to cream contour my nose because I'm feeling lazy. So that's the only thing that's getting cream contoured, and then the rest of my face I'll just bronze. And I've started doing this new thing with cream contour where I will put it on at the same time as my concealer and use my concealer to sort of blend it out, and I really have been liking how natural that's been looking. So I'll show that to you today. I realized I used a lot of concealer, but my cheek area is extremely red right now, so I wanted to use that concealer for extra coverage for that area to kind of calm it down. And then I take the concealer and blend it into the contour and use it to blend the contour out and soften it. And that covers the redness in my cheeks nicely, and my contour is blended out. I'm gonna put the excess on my lids because I forgot an eye primer when I was grabbing everything. All right, next I'm gonna powder my under eyes with the NYX HD banana powder, and this is almost gone, so I really gotta dig in there to get anything. And I like to put a large amount on there, almost like I'm baking. And typically I use a different brush for this, but I just washed my brushes and that brush hasn't dried yet, so that it really like brightens and helps like fully cut out that contour in my nose, and to make sure that when I have watery eyes, because I will have watery eyes, that always happens, my makeup is not disturbed. So doing this step does help prevent my watery eyes from making my makeup disappear. And then I just, after letting it sit there for a minute, dust it away. For bronzer, I'm going to use the River Bronzer by Samantha March and Ofra. I love this bronzer so much. It is definitely one of my top 3 bronzers, I would say. Depending on what mood I'm in, it's my favorite, or it's top 3, you know. But it really makes me look nice and tan and glowy without being too orangey and Oompa Loompa-y. And if you use like a light hand, it's not too dark, because for my like pale skin, this is like one of my darkest bronzers, and I do have to be careful with it. So I just, in case you were fair skinned and you were worried about using this bronzer, just know that if you use a light hand, you can probably still get away with it and look really tan and not like an orange Oompa Loompa. I have really been liking what it looks like to like bake my jawline and cut that out. And the brush I normally use to do this is dirty, so I'm just using this flat brush and dragging it along my jawline to really chisel out the bronzer and brighten everything up. Then for blush, I'm going to use the Almay Healthy Hue blush in, what is the shade? I don't see the shade on here, but it is the Nude Healthy Hue color. It's really pretty. It's got a slight sheen to it, but it's not like too glowy. Like, it just looks like they describe like a healthy hue, like super natural and healthy, not like you've got a ton of shimmer on your cheeks, but just that skin light glow. And Then I'm going in with highlighter. This is the Dior Nude Air Luminizer in 001, my favorite powder highlight of all time. And yes, it's pricey, but the color and the finish of it is just everything I want. It's like natural but blinding at the same time, and the color of it blends into my skin so nicely. I absolutely adore this highlight, and if I were to wear any highlighter on my wedding day, it would be this one. Now I'm going to dust off the jawline bake. I don't like to let it sit there forever, basically just while I put on highlighter, and then just blend that edge that it created so it's not quite such a stark line. My fiance loves bold brows, like those blocky Instagram brows. He loves them. So I'm definitely gonna go a little heavier handed on my brows so that it's closer to the style that he likes, even though it's not gonna be quite like Sharpie brows. It's gonna be a little blockier than I normally do, just to kind of, you know, do something that he likes. Okay, brows are done. They're really bold. I hope he likes them. And then I'm going to spray my face to melt all the powders in. This is the Ofra Makeup Fixer. It's just a mini size. What I like to do instead of just letting the spray dry is I like to actually like pat it into my skin to really melt everything together. Now I'm gonna do lips. I'm starting with the KKW Nude 1 lip liner. It is my current lip liner obsession. Ever since I bought it last year, I haven't been able to stop using it. Tacking all your lining your lips is not good. Then again, because we're probably gonna have to wear masks and I don't want a bullet lipstick that's gonna come off all over my mask, I picked a liquid lipstick. This is XYZ from Bare Minerals. They have a really good formula, and this is a beautiful brownie nude color. All right, so now for the eyes. Like I said, I'm gonna try one unzipped palette on each eye. I figure I want to do a pretty basic, simple look with each of them, but I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna start on the left eye with the original unzipped and go into the lightest matte shade aside from the light creamy shade. This one right here, which is Unconditional, with a fluffy brush. Tap off the excess. And I laid concealer down on my eyes, but I don't have an eye primer, so this might not be as pigmented as it would otherwise, but it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna take Unspoken, this slightly darker shade, on a more tapered blending brush and pat that on the outer corner and blend that more directly into the crease. Then I'm gonna take my fluffy brush that I started with and just go over that edge a little bit, blend it out. Then I'm going to take a tinier blending brush and the dark purpley tone right here, Unbridled, tap it off and really just focus that on the very outer V. There's so many shimmers to choose from. I don't know what shimmer I want. I think I want to start with Unbelievable, this one right here, on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to wet it. Whew. Oh boy, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. And then I'm gonna take a little Unattainable right next to it. And put that in between. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And that was so easy too. And then on the lower lash line, I am going to take a brown liner in the waterline. I'm going to take a tiny, like this is a tight liner brush, and I'm going to go back into the deep dark Unbridled shade and just really focus that on the lower lash line outer corner really tightly because it's so precise. Then I'm going to take a smudger brush and unconditional that shade we originally put in the crease and blend that out. That looks so pretty. I'm gonna take Unreal right here on a pencil brush and put that in the inner corner. Okay, so my camera cut out. I put a little bit of Unbelievable right here on like the inner like third of my lower lash line, and then I put Unreal on the brow bone, and this is pretty much the completed unzipped look minus mascara because I don't want to do like liner or falsies. So I'm really loving that. I hope the unzipped gold does just as beautiful as a job. So let's go into that. I'm first going to start with Undeniable, this brown right here, with a fluffy brush. And just fluff that into the crease. I feel like I need a little bit more. Next, I am going to go into this Unwind, this slightly deeper shade, on a tapered blending brush and put that in the outer corner and blend it more directly into the crease. And then take that fluffy brush and blend that out. Alright, next take this deep dark brown unedited on a smaller blending brush, and again just focus that right on the outer V. Just get that real nice and deep right there. Then take the fluffy brush we started with and again blend everything out. Alright, for shimmer shades on the lid, I'm going to start with Unpredictable right here. Put that all over the lid. Then I'm going to take Unleashed, this amazing gold. This is like one of the best golds in my collection. And pop that in between the dark brown. I'm going to take this brush with no extra product and just go over the outer corner just a little bit. Alright, then again on the lower lash line, I'm taking a brown liner on the waterline. On that tight line brush, I am taking the dark brown shade Unedited and just focusing that right on the outer corner, right up against the lashes. Then Undeniable on the smudger brush to blend that out. Then on a tiny brush, I'm taking Uninhibited on the inner corner and the brow bone. Blend it in with my finger. And I'm taking Unpredictable, that first lid shade, just right on the inner third of the lower lash line. Alright, so this is the eye with the unzipped gold. They're both so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a hard time choosing which palette to use for my wedding day. Let's curl the lashes and add mascara and see how the final look is. Alright, so this is both finished looks. This is the original unzipped, this is the unzipped gold. Honestly, I think they both are stunning, like natural but smoky bridal looks. I can't really decide which one I like better. They're both beautiful. I don't know, so I think I'm just gonna ask you guys to vote in the comments which one I should wear on my wedding day, the original unzipped or the, oh, got mascara all over my hand, or the unzipped gold. I would really love your input because I'm having a hard time deciding which one I like better. They are both beautiful and I feel like either one goes with this face makeup that I chose, so please let me know your thoughts down below, whether you think I should go with the original unzipped. This is the original, right? Yeah, the original unzipped, or go with the unzipped gold. I hope you guys had fun with this different style of video where I'm trying out two palettes for my potential wedding day makeup. I really am excited to continue this series and try different things with it throughout the year. So I hope you stick around and subscribe and do this series with me because I'm so excited about it. Please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. And I will be here next week with another palette of the week plus an additional video. It is my goal this year to do 2 videos consistently every week, so look out for that. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!